guys, happy Friday, happy snow day for a lot of you. I know a few of my kids are home. My one son has school today, so he wasn't too happy about that. But we're home today, and I'm actually in these aren't my pajamas, but like lounge clothes. I did brush my hair, but this is last night's makeup. I forgot to take my makeup off last night, so you see what you see is what you get with me today. Again, just real life. I'm home. My kids don't have school. A few of you messaged me and your children don't have school, so you wanted to take advantage of this time and go ahead and get started with your pantry. Our challenge starts tomorrow with the pantry and the refrigerator. Now, I also had a few of you message me that you need to do all of this in one day. You have to work, you have a lot going on, so you want to tackle your pantry and your refrigerator in one day, and that's completely fine. I will post some more about the refrigerator later on this evening or early tomorrow morning, but right now I just want to focus on the pantry because we're not going to rush this. We have a whole week to get this done, so I just want to make sure we take the time to do it right. So I'm about to take you into my pantry right now to do the before and to show you some of the things that I bought from the dollar store, but I'm going to work on it later on and show you some things. I have some creative ideas, and I also have some fears of it not looking like really what I want it to look like. So anyway, I just want you to remember that this is not Pinterest. I mean, obviously I'm in my houseware, and my pantry is not going to look like a perfect Pinterest picture, and in reality yours probably won't either. Now, if you get that accomplished, then please share the photo because I will be so excited to see something like that. But I have a few goals and a few little wish list items of my own that I'll share with you once we get in my pantry. But I just wanted to check in person, even though I really didn't want to because I look like this, but you know, it's life. My kids are home and you'll probably hear them in the background. They're probably gonna run around screaming, who knows, hopefully with their clothes on. But I just wanted to say hi. And okay, so my home was built in 1904, so I don't really have a pantry. When we purchased the house, this home actually only had 3 cabinets, so we had to redo the kitchen in general. So I have what they call a butler's pantry that we did save, and it's very beautiful. And so it's actually in the back hall of my home. It's in my kitchen, but I don't know, it's like my entryway, I guess. I'll show it to you in a minute. So I have that space that I have a few items in, like my canned goods and a few boxes and just like bulkier items. And then what I did was the door going down to my basement is actually in my kitchen. So I just threw a few shelves up in that walkway and call it a pantry, but it's really not. So I don't have much space in there either. And then in my kitchen, I have one cabinet that I keep some baking items in, 2 that I guess you would consider a pantry. So I'm going to try to do something with all 3 of those items today, or areas today. And I'm really looking for some of your input. I really would love advice on what to do with my butler pantry. So I'm going to show you that, and then if you want to comment and tell me what you think I should do with that, I would love to hear your advice. Okay, so this is walking into the back of my home. I'm about to walk into my kitchen right here. This is the original butler pantry to my home. We actually have not done anything to it. It's not been restored. I think maybe the owners before us may have restained it, but I personally have never touched this butler pantry. I have no idea what to do with it. We've been here 12 years and it's just been a catch-all, but it's so pretty. I would love for it to be a nice, beautiful piece in my home and like really stand out, but I'm not sure how to do that. Because we come through the back door, this is my catch-all station, I'll be cleaning that out during our entryway, week 4, when we do the hallway, entryway, catch-all, mudroom. That's when I'll focus on this. But I have, you can see in the glass cabinets there, I just have some extra dishes that are in there, like Christmas dishes. We have some summer plastic dishes, some dishes that my mother-in-law has passed down to me, plates and stuff from my kids when they were small that I don't want to get rid of, some napkins, just, you know, it's literally catching everything. And then this area, I have a few canned goods. Let me see if I can open it. So I don't know what to do with my canned goods. I would like to move everything into what I consider my pantry. That's one of my goals. I'm going to try to figure that out. It's a mess. Again, this is the before. I have not organized it. I have not cleaned it. I have not touched it. It's just extra canned goods that we have right now. I would love, again, for this to be a beautiful space. So I would love to hear your ideas. It's actually deceiving when you look at it. It's not that big. I only have about maybe 10 to 12 inches of space right here. It can fit a dinner plate, and that's about it. So I can't get large items in there. And you can see with the rice-a-roni box, I just don't even have that much room to put anything tall. So that's one area that I'm going to be working on. And as you come into my kitchen, here's my kitchen, kind of. This is my basement door, and this is what I call my pantry. This is what I've decided to make my pantry because I didn't have a space for that. So you actually go down to my scary basement, and I threw a few shelves up on the landing. So you can see it's a mess. I have a nice idea of an organizational system with the filing bins that I purchased, but it's definitely not organized the way that I would like it. And then I got this shelf that goes on the door from Lowe's. So I just want to step in here really quick and show you what I do have. I purchased Longaberger baskets when I first got married, and I don't really use them now, and I didn't want to throw them away or get rid of them or have them just sit in the attic. So I decided to put them in the pantry and try to just collectively put things in them, but I don't know if that's working anymore, so I might try to change that up. These bins, these are actually filing bins that I got from the Container Store a few years ago. I'm not sure if they still sell them, but they might. I actually love these because they have a handle and my kids can pull them out. I can pull them out, get what I want, and just throw it back in. Even though things are thrown in there, they still look pretty neatly put together because they're in a bin. Cookies, I mean, look, this is just real life of just things thrown in there. We also have a lot of junk in our home right now because my children don't like to eat healthy. This is another organizational piece that I got from the Container Store a few years ago. It's empty right now, but I have a few in my smaller cupboard that this will hold a bag of Sugar Perfect. It holds flour. It's the perfect size for that. I keep marshmallows in there, in here, and baking stuff like chocolate chips and things that are in a bag that I can just put in there to keep. So you can see that this is my basement. You go down to the scary. I mean, look at that. That is just embarrassing, honestly. I need to clean the stairs. I'd like to repaint the stairs during this time if I can. But I don't have a closet. I don't have a utility closet. I don't have anywhere to store anything. If any of you own an old home, you know that these old houses, they don't have closets. I have no storage space. So I just threw up one of those utility racks, and this is where I keep my broom and my mop, which actually my broom and my dusting and everything's upstairs from where I've been cleaning. So, but it's kind of not a good place for all of this, but I don't really have anywhere else to keep it. So you can see that my husband has paint right there that needs to go downstairs. Again, just this is life, just throwing all in there. So I'll back up real quickly and show you kind of what I want to do, and these are the items that I purchased from the dollar store just to get me started, and I have some things to compare them to that I wanted to, you know, let you see. So first of all, on the bench, you can see that that's one of those over-the-door shoe organizers. A friend of mine posted, maybe one of you guys, I can't remember, but a few years back I remember seeing somebody post this over-the-door shoe organizer, and they made it like a snack caddy for their kids. In each of the shoe pockets they put like a juice box or some goldfish crackers, a granola bar, something that their kids could just grab real handy right out of there. And I thought that was a brilliant idea. Fruit snacks. I've seen people put, their syrup in them, things that maybe fall over a lot in your pantry, but you can't go wrong with an over-the-door shoe organizer. It could hold anything, and you could see that it would fill up my door there pretty nice if I chose to use it. I'm not going to use it. That's actually from my son's room. I just wanted to bring it down here to show you an idea if you have small kids and you wanted to organize snacks for the week for their lunches in that. So also wanted to show you this planner that I purchased. In the challenge I suggested that you plan ahead, so you could get a notebook or a journal just to write down what you want to do, your budget, what you're envisioning. And I saw this at Target. Let's see if I can get, and I picked it up because it's just a calendar, like a monthly calendar. It's made by Sugar Paper, but I believe it was $7.99. But what drew my attention to it, I'm only using this for the challenge because I already have a calendar, but what drew this to me for the challenge was I love how it says this week, allows you to focus on what you want to do for this week. And I have, wrote down what I need to do here for the challenge this week and just other little things. Then obviously you have your daily calendar there. The beginning of each month, it has monthly notes, which I thought was perfect because then I can, get my weeks broken down for the month of what I'm working on with the challenge for this month. So it has an area for the financial goals, your work goals, personal goals, health goals. I haven't had time to fill any of that out yet. Honestly, I can't even wrap my mind around any other goals right now. I'm trying to just focus on this. So I really like this. You can pick up a calendar at the dollar store. I saw some there where you could just write down each day, if you're working in your pantry on certain days or whatever you're doing, you could write in that. So that's just a little side note. I have that here. So you could see in my pantry that my kids love cereal. All 4 kids, they love cereal, and you can see all the boxes up there, and most of them are not closed. Half the time the cereal is, the plastic package is open, the cereal is falling out. They will try to reach that because they're small, so they jump up, they try to reach it, the cereal spills on the floor. It's always a mess. So I wanted to do something first and foremost with the cereal. So I found these plastic containers at the dollar store, and I really like them, so I hope that they work out. I'm not sure that my kids are going to be capable of using these either, but I hope they work out. I want to show you here, they have a grip for when you are pouring, and they have the measurements on the side as well, the liters, and then this side has, ounces. So I like that they had the different sizes as well, and again, they're only $1. The other option that I had was this one that I found at Target, and it was actually $7.99 or $8.99, I can't remember, but it has a seal lock at the top here and the nice grip here as well, easy for pouring. So I thought I'd give them both a try and just see, which one I like better. Financially, I like that one better, so I really hope that one works out because we have a lot of cereal and I didn't want to have to buy a bunch of them. But I also found a brand, I think it was called XO, but they were like $18 a piece. I've seen them at TJ Maxx, and they seal up really nice. Some of you may have them. I just don't really want to splurge financially on something like that for my pantry right now, so I thought I'd give these cheaper options a chance first to see if it's even going to work for my family or if they won't use them. The dollar store also had this smaller option here. You can see for pasta. I was also thinking cereal or goldfish or Cheez-Its or pretzels or something like that for this. So I only purchased one, again, because I just want to give it a try and see if it's something that will work in my space. Here's a clear organizer that I found at the dollar store. I thought this would be perfect for spices, baking, like, you know, your sprinkles, your sugars, or little packets of maybe Kool-Aid, your teas, different things like that that you could put in here. Nice for $1. They had this scarf accessory hanger. This was actually near the checkout, so if you're looking for this, it'll be right by the registers. But I saw this and immediately thought that this would be really nice to hang some of my reusable bags on, or my Kroger bags, or just something I need to throw on a hook. So my plan for this is to hang it, you know, one of them up here in the corner, and just get rid of some of that stuff that I have hanging everywhere on hooks there. I try to save my Kroger bags if I'm using plastic, so I think that's going to be the true purpose of this one here for me. Chips, boxes, breads, different things that are in bags that need to be clipped or rolled up. The dollar store has these nice larger clips and the snack clip there. I just grabbed a few because you can never have too many. I do have some in there right now. I've never actually purchased any from the dollar store, so I do not know if those are going to hold up or not. And then these, I'm actually really excited to try this. This is a small organizing, I don't know, it says it's a basket, but it's not actually very large. But for this shelf that I have here, if my kids put honey there, or if they put the syrup there, or something with a lid that they don't close, I'm always finding that things are falling through these little wire shelves. So I found this, and it just fits perfect inside of here. You can see, to where I could put the honey or something in there to where I don't have to worry about the mess that's coming from the shelf. So I got two for now. Again, I'm just trying these things out. I don't know if they're gonna work, so I didn't wanna like stock up on a bunch of stuff, but I just wanna see if it works. If I can get rid of the drips of honey and syrup on my floor, that'll make me so happy. So the Hanks boys are just, they're like walking tornadoes. Your kids might be, you know, wonderful, obedient little angels, but mine are not. They're horrible. So I also found this chopping mat at the dollar store, and I haven't opened it yet, but I did try the size on the inside. But this I'm really excited about as well. There's two of them in here, and they are pretty heavy duty plastic, almost like a liner. And if you have any of these pantry shelves and you've been to Lowe's, you know that the liners for the shelves can be pretty pricey. And I don't necessarily need to line my entire shelf, but there might be some areas that I don't want to have to worry about things slipping through the cracks or the unevenness of those wire racks. So I picked this up, and I got two of them for now, but let me show you. Actually, let me move this over here. Sorry, I am not like a professional videographer, YouTube person, whatever you want to. I just wanted to show you guys some videos, so I'm sorry if I'm making you sick. But this fits absolutely perfect on these wire shelves. So I'm going to just try that out there, see if I could put a few things there that aren't in a bin to kind of help from things falling through and just keeping things a little bit more stable through that. So if you want to give that a try as well. The dollar store has lots of these little white plastic bins like this. They have different colors. They have green, red. They had this real pretty blue. They have baskets. They have a nice section right now for their organizing stuff. towards the back of the store. So I'm going to use those for, I don't know, bread. I'm not actually sure yet. So I'll get in there and see what I want to use it for. I actually forgot to show you these bins on the bottom here. I got these at the Container Store and I actually do love them. They're not organized pretty now, but I can't wait till this actually looks nice, and then I won't be too embarrassed to show you girls the stuff. But these are on wheels and they roll. So when I get home from the store, I just pull them out and load them with things. You can see I've got my paper towels there. I've got trash bags. I did not clean this up. I wanted you to see real life here. So I've just got things that my kids have thrown in there, things I've thrown in there. But I normally keep this nice and neat with like extra juice, Gatorades, the water, soda, that sort of thing. Any bulky items, my potatoes sometimes go in these bins. And then you can see I've got those Kroger bags there right now that I want to get on those scarf racks. So I hope that this turns out really nice when I'm done. See the mess. Up here, since we were talking about health goals, this is all of my, like, when I was working out. So these are the recovery drinks, and I don't know what I'm going to do with that. It's probably expired. I haven't worked out for a long time, but we'll see. So I want to walk you over here real quick. This video is getting long. I'm at 17 minutes. So I want to walk over here and show you. In my kitchen, I don't have cabinets near my stove within like reaching distance. These covers have my glasses in them, and so does the other one. I'm going to go slow so I don't make you sick. However, I did end up using this cabinet here for like baking things I need to grab when I'm near the stove, because they have these drawers that pull out, and what a mess. You can see I just have things thrown in there. I got this organizer actually at TJ Maxx. They have tons of these little plastic organizers. I can't remember the name of the company, but if you're interested in something like that. But I got those with the intentions of putting spices and stuff in there, and it doesn't even look very nice, honestly. So, and then this shelf down here is pretty messy as well, and this is my oils and my vinegar, and again those plastic boxes that I was telling you about. I've got flour, extra flour right here, brown sugar in that one, and just junk. I don't have anything pretty, I don't have anything nice. It's just, this is why I'm excited to do my pantry, because I really want to make it look nice. But again, I don't know if I need to collaborate everything and get this cleaned out and get the Butler pantry cleaned out and put it all in this space together. Let me know what you think, because that's what I'm trying to decide. I think I have enough room to do that, because you can see that I really don't have that much going on in this area, and I have these extra baskets that I'm going to try to see will work, and so on. So anyway, this is the before. I did take pictures of the dollar store of the other baskets, so I'll try to post those, but I am not a professional organizer. I'm not doing this for a job. I'm not starting anything, you know, new. I'm not trying to recruit myself for anything. I just really wanted to invite my friends to do this with me, and I really value your input, and I'm learning as I go as well. So I hope that we can do this together and see the results when we're all done. So this is just the before, and I will post the after when I'm finished. I'm excited. Good luck, guys.